In this episode, I want to talk about some basic strategies and etiquette for catching eddies. But before I do, I just want to review a couple quick things about eddies. An eddy is usually more defined at top. It's generally very defined up there. It's usually the easiest place to cross it because it's so defined. As it gets lower, it's more muddled, less defined, and much more difficult to cross it. So for that reason, we usually want to cross it as high as we can. And those things about eddies will dictate a lot of what we do, a lot of strategies that we do take. The first thing we want to do is get some space between us. We can't all come in at once. It will be a mess. And so we should all just know to get space. But also the lead boat could look back and do this signal, which means create space. And so the first boat might go ahead. These ones might hold up a little bit just so that there's time for the first boat to get out of the way. The first boat's going to catch the eddy, again, generally at the top. It could be lower, but let's say at the top for now. And once they're there, they can't just celebrate and high-five each other and say, we did it. They have to make room for the next boat, which also wants to catch the eddy in that same spot. So they'll come down, catch the eddy there. Now these two boats need to move down, and now this boat can come down. And if this boat comes down and there's not room, they're forced to kind of come in below in this muddled spot, and they might slide past the eddy. So it takes all of these boats working together to help them get in. You may also do a strategy where the lead boat comes in and goes low purposefully and goes to the top, and the next boat goes low and floats to the top and keep doing that. And the advantage of this strategy would be that you're now in a good boat order to leave the eddy, but you have to have confidence that everybody can catch it in this muddled place. The key thing here is you need to be thoughtful of helping everybody out, catch the eddy together and making room for them. Don't just don't just stop yourself in the best place in the eddy and hang out and have other people bump out. Another thing to consider is getting out of your boat. If this is a really tough eddy to catch, if you're the first boat coming down, you may want to just get out of your boat. Come down, catch the eddy, stop, get a person on the shore to catch the next boat, and that people keep getting out of their boat. Again, if it's really hard, you may have to physically get out of your boat so that everybody can catch the eddy. The last thing I'll talk about is leaving eddies. And an important detail here, if you're leaving an eddy, and I'm going to put boats up here coming in, is you need to look upstream. If there are other boats coming down, you really shouldn't be crashing into them. And a lot of times we're focused on what's down here, but we just need to peek upstream really quick, see what's coming down, and if boats are coming down, wait. If there's a crew coming down and you want to beat them in the water, please don't do that. They're in the river. They have the right of way. What happens is these two groups will zipper themselves together, and it's just awkward for the people. It creates some safety issues in some instances. So if you're here and a group's coming down, just hold your horses a little bit, let them come down, and then leave after that. But a key thing here is you need to look upstream before leaving an eddy. So those are just some quick thoughts, some quick etiquette about catching eddies. If you have more advice, please add it. This isn't complete. This is just me talking about it on a Tuesday, and I may have forgot something. So please add comments below, add questions, add more advice, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.